We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the All-Stars and the All-Stars. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Taijuan Walker will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Listen, the sky has been the limit for Taijuan Walker, and I've been saying this, and I'll continue to say it. I'm going to give up on Taijuan Walker when Taijuan Walker gives up on himself. Big, strong guy, 95 to 97 miles an hour. Good, clean, soft mechanics. Good overhand curveball. His changeup has gotten better. This could be one of the up-and-coming right-handed pitching stars in the game of baseball.
Elvis Andrus is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Here now the 2-2. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. The 2-2 one more time. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Murphy gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Andrus is retired, and there's one away.
The third baseman, number 6.
Stepping into the box, Matt Duffy. Previously with Taijuan Walker, he's 1 for 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, 0-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer. As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Willie Calhoun.
Standing in, Willie Calhoun. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Lance Lynn, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Pitch on the way.
Jordan.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
Now the 2-0 home.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He'll get it into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Batting second.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Malik Smith the next to hit as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Smith is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Guzman waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting third. The right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Coming to the plate now, Mitch Haniger, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Here's the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Into the box, Daniel Vogelback. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that could do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
3-0 now.
3 balls, no strikes.
Ready with the 3-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Gordon stands at second with 2 gone. Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Now to the plate, Joey Gallo. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The left fielder, Joey Gallo.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Danny Santana. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. One 0 count. Here it is. That's wide. 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Ball even at 2-2. Now here it comes. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll be the second out. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. Favorable call in there for a strike. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Standing in, Carlos Gonzalez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The left fielder.
And the pitch.
Carlos.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Gonzalez, a 6'1" left-handed swinger and thrower. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Settling in now, Kyle Seager. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No, that's down.
Bottom of the second here with no score. A ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
One strike.
Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. Odor is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. In now, Tom Murphy will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
No strike.
2 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Chu is under this one. And that will retire the side. Now at the plate, Ronald Guzman. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Batting it, the catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Henniger will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting 9, the second baseman.
So stepping in, Rougned Odor. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's ready. Now the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. Oh, and he can't come up with it. That's a big at bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself into a nice situation. Got on base right there. Now first and third, rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking its chops.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Andrus is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Now batting.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Matt Duffy stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 home. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gonzalez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Willie Calhoun. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 down, runners at first and second. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And this one's in the dirt, so he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. Swing and a line drive, but foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Ready now, Joey Gallo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Gallo, a 6'5" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. The set and the 1-0. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Two out, bases loaded. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Smith is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The All-Stars on top 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up the shortstop J.P. Crawford.
Shortstop J.P. Crawford.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Andrus will play this one at short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Next will be the designated hitter, Dylan Moore. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bullet back up the middle. Santana is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Stepping in, D. Gordon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Late square, and this is popped up. And Gordon will beat this one out. It's a bunt single.
The center fielder, number 00, Malik Smith.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Runner's back. So here's Malik Smith. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, the switch hitter, Danny Santana. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Split-fingered fastball there inside, 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Shin-Soo Choo will follow here. He waits on deck. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So digging in now, Shin-Soo Choo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. A runner at first with no outs here. Belted high and deep into right center. Racing back the center fielder into the pool area and gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Hey, that was a pretty good fastball. Some low fire at the knees. But this day and age of launch angle, this guy was able to go down and get it and hit it a mile.
Into the box now, Ronald Guzman. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. A base hit in his first trip. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Tough 2-0 pitch there as he swings through the splitter 2-1.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action.
And he is in there.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
To the plate now, Robinson Chirinos. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And set to go is the second baseman, Rougned Odor. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, outside.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First and second here with nobody out. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. None out, runners at first and second. A full count for Odor, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Here's Elvis Andrus now as he sends it on the ground to first. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. The All-Stars are out in front 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith.
The center fielder.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. 3 balls and a strike to count to Malik Smith.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, woof, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Nobody out, runner on first. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Runner back standing. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Fouled away. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Dan Vogelbach is next as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Not in time as he steals second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. One out and a runner on second base. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Lynn comes set. Here it comes. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early, putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
Kyle Seager is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled off. Here's the 1-1 delivery. start on the ground towards short. Andrus gets down and dirty. How about that? One for the highlight reel as they get the force play to get him out of trouble. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. All ready to go in the top of the fifth, and set to go as the third baseman, Matt Duffy. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter, Willie Calhoun.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Liner toward right center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Here's Joey Gallo now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Back up the middle to Gordon for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Ready for another shot now. Danny Santana comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball well outside.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here, 1-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and now it'll be the catcher, Tom Murphy.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Chu is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
The batter, number 3.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Swing and a miss as he goes back to the cutter here. 3-2. There's ball 4.
Now back, the designated hitter, Gillen.
The 2021 World Baseball Classic qualification games and highlights coming up next on Devin Smith's Showtime Sports in America.
He feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Game 2
Good
Ireland
job to
4
work the count,
versus
put
Cuba 1
himself back in
final.
the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Chu on the run, and no one will track it down.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And another foul ball. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Second baseman, D.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go D. Gordon. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. On its way is pitch number 75. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And it's fouled away. First and second now, 1 man out. And that misses 2-2.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And they'll get a step closer. It's a sac fly to make it a 3-2 game now.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 0-1 the count. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
2 down, runners at first and second. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
2-2. Here it is. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 5 innings complete. Reno leads this one 3-2. Taylor Gilbo will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Gilbo.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Shin-Soo Choo.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and belted to right by Choo. This one's deep. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot down the line in right. His second home run of the game as they push the lead to 4-2.
Well, there's nothing that makes you feel as helpless as a ball like this. The pitcher and the right fielder were wishing and hoping it would hook foul right of the pole, but no such luck. Off the foul pole and gone.
At the plate now, Ronald Guzman, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Swing and a liner, but foul. Gilbo, a 6'4" lefty. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And there to put it away is Gonzalez, and there's your first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Robinson Chirinos. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Ball and a strike now. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2.
Ball. Counted 4.
Rugnet is on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The next 3-2 inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rugnet. He's ready. Now the pitch.
0-1.
Comes set, and the 0-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box, Elvis Andrus, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Reno is on top, 4-2.
Game 2, Dominican Republic 3 versus Argentina 6 final.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Daniel Vogelbach. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Number 20.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
Game 2, South Africa 6 versus Australia 4 final.
Even now at 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And this will get to the wall out near the pool area. The relay absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Stepping in now, Carlos Gonzalez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0.
No.
Well, both of those balls have been inside.
Game
So
2,
if I'm
Spain
hitting,
6
I'm
versus
looking for
Canada 1
something I can
final.
get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
That one's in there. 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Kyle.
Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And he'll motion for the bullpen. That's going to be all for Lance Lynn. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Colby Allard comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First delivery to him on the way.
No ball. 1 strike.
Allard, just 21 years of age. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a chopper to first. Might only get 1. Andrus on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. 1-0.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Has a look. Now the pitch.
Ball 3. 3-0.
J.P. Crawford would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here it comes, the 3-0. In tight, ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone. And that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And this will be fouled away. This is popped up. Chirinos is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Matt McGill is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Matt Duffy. Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball in for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Now here it comes. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. And oh, strike three called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number one.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Willie Calhoun comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the strike with the breaking ball. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Full count still. A payoff pitch one more time. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey Gallo.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball. 1 ball.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
At the plate, Danny Santana, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Very high, 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and it's gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Man, we've seen that high fastball come into play more and more this year by pitchers, but he tried to sneak a high piece of cheese by this guy. He had no part of it, and he takes him deep.
Standing in now, Shin-Soo Choo. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The All-Stars are out in front here, 6-2. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the DH, Dylan Moore.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And here's the speedster, D. Gordon. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Ready once again, Malik Smith earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First offering on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Shin high, that's taken for a ball.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. He makes the throw to first, 2 down.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Digging in, Mitch Haniger, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. We're playing 11.
2 out here and a runner at second. Hit sharply on the ground, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. To second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Into the box now, Daniel Vogelbach, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 pitch. That's by him for strike one.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Vogelbach behind, a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. He'll try again. 1-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Lifted in the air to center field. Santana is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 6-3. Sam Tuivalala has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman.
The first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The count now at 2-2. Here's the pitch.
No.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. High in the air down the right field line. Waiting on it is Henniger, and he hauls it down in the corner. Riding in once again, Robinson Chirinos. Here's the pitch. And that misses for ball one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 1-1 is laid off for ball two. 1 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Rougned Odor will be next. Line drive, fair ball down the line. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Now batter, second baseman, Rougned Odor.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 home. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Two-0 count. The pitch fouled away. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. A man at third with one away. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Smoke toward the hole. Oh, look at the dive. Touche, sir.
Now back.
Outstanding play over there at first. That ball was headed for the hole, but he pulled it in on a dive. Then great presence of mind to take it himself for the out.
So a runner at third. Two men are out, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. From the stretch. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistent.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Two outs here with a runner at third. Popped up. Gordon has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nick Goody is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Nick Goody.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Carlos Gonzalez. First delivery to him on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's ball one. Two balls and a strike to Carlos Gonzalez. The 2-1 home.
3-1.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got three balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put two men, maybe three men, put some pressure on this defense.
At the plate now, Kyle Seager. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Chu looks up. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game. So now to the plate, Tom Murphy, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home. It's 1-2.
20-12. 1-2 to count.
Now here's the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
In now, J.P. Crawford.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, 0-2 the count to Crawford.
2 strikes.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
At the plate, Dylan Moore, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We've played 8 full. The All-Stars lead it 6-5. Yoshihisa Hirano enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Coming to the plate now, Matt Duffy. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Smith is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batter.
So striding forward now, Willie Calhoun. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and they take a 7-5 lead. To the plate now, Joey Gallo, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Hirano, originally from Japan, of course. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Working quickly now as the splitter's in there. 0-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Danny Santana is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Shin-Soo Choo will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball. No, that's the ball.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. He pulls this one into right. Henniger is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. Reno is out in front here, 7-5. Jose Leclerc is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. At the plate, D. Gordon, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
1 ball, no strikes the count. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Malik Smith is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. The pitch. That misses 2-0. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
So a runner at first now with one away. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball, no. 1-0.
One and 0 pitch on the way.
Ball.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Runners on first with one down. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Adore with the bare hand. Wow. Stepping into the box, Daniel Vogelback. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Two-run game, last of the ninth with two away. Taken, called, strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
7-5 tonight's final. Reno led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Lance Lynn earns his first win of the season. Jose Leclerc wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the home team, 5 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.